Look at this little face. You're just so adorable. Let me brush your little hair. Your little hair is so cute. All right, okay. All right, guys, we are going to dive right into some messages from the Divine Masculines, okay? I'm getting a karmic message here for some of you. I'm going to dig into the Divine Feminine's energy because I hear that a Divine Masculine and a karmic keep arguing over you, Divine Feminine. So let's see what that is all about. Why does the Divine Feminine's energy keep coming up with the Divine Masculine and the karmic? Okay, so we have Queen of Cups. It's because this Divine Masculine wants to be in your arms, Divine Feminine. You're the Queen of Cups. I feel like this karmic person that they're with might be more of like a Queen of Swords, or I'm getting the words just like cranky or spoiled brat. And your energy is quite different. I feel like you and your masculine couldn't help but meet. It was a complete sort of serendipitous moment of meeting, just being at the right place at the right time. When you made eye contact, you couldn't help the way that you feel. A connection sparked up, but your masculine is with a karmic partner. Now, I feel like this karmic partner knows about you through your Divine Masculine's actions, okay? Because with the Queen of Cups, it's more of like, I feel like a very caring, gentle, sympathetic energy. So I don't feel like this Queen of Cups would engage with your masculine if you know that they're with someone else. So I strictly feel like all of this karmic stuff is going down without you knowing it, or you might have an intuitive hunch about it and you're just trying to stay clear of everything. But I do feel like you're still being watched, okay? And what's happening here is your Divine Masculine they keep thinking about you. They could be distracted. They're not themselves. They're not as attracted to this karmic partner that they're with anymore. And it has to do with you being more of like a gentle, nurturing, caring energy versus someone who is very hot-tempered, or like if they don't get their way, freaking out. Or it could be things like giving you the silent treatment, or I'm hearing the word bitchy. I don't know why, but it's like they have a tendency to like your masculine might be like, are you PMSing 24/7 or stuff like that? Like I feel like that's that kind of toxic type of talk that may go on in this connection. But ultimately, I do feel like your masculines they're distracted, okay? They want this Queen of Cups. They want this nurturing energy, and so there's this slow breaking down of the karmic situation. There could be a lot more arguments, and I feel like what is pushing this masculine off the edge, or just wanting to be, not necessarily jumping into or trying to reach out to you, Divine Feminine. It might just be pushing them to the edge to just want to be single so that they can gain some kind of peace of mind at this time. But that's what I feel like. I feel like your name keeps coming up. Your name keeps coming up in this connection. How else is your Divine Masculine feeling about you? How else is your masculine feeling about you? Why is it causing arguments? Why is it causing your name to come up, Divine Feminine? Because I feel like the energy in this card as well, with him even just kind of kneeling there, it's a sense of like, I need you. I need this type of nurturing, gentle love. Your masculine has never experienced that. And I feel like because you two met in this very serendipitous way, it's giving them the courage to stand up to the karmic partner that they're with. That might be why there's so many arguments happening right now, because I feel like you stepped in and you're giving your masculine this energy towards them, like they're deserving of good love. Excuse me, guys, sorry. And by letting them know that they're deserving of this good love, it's kind of giving them the courage to step into that direction, but part of that might be standing up to this person as well. Interesting. Okay, how else is your masculine feeling about you that's causing them to stand up for themselves? What else? What kind of energy are they getting through this connection with the Divine Feminine? What kind of energy is the masculine getting from the twin flame connection? Okay, so we have the Five of Wands, guys, which is definitely that distraction energy I'm talking about. I can't show the couple in the background because they are obviously nude, but I'll show it from afar here. It's basically this gentleman here looking out. There's a cup there as well. There's a mirror. I do feel like this is someone who appears to be watching from afar. This could be you and your masculine here in the background, this couple here that's in the greenery it's like they fantasize about you a lot, a full cup. Right now, their cup feels empty, even though they may be in a relationship with somebody else. I feel like that cup still feels empty, okay? This could be a masculine too that craves passion. They could be in a passionless relationship, and that is what's coming to the surface. Maybe this wasn't always the case before. Maybe they were okay with being on autopilot and being, in this kind of very routine energy of, hanging out together, going to work, you come home, you make dinner, you eat, you do it all again the next day. But there's no passion, and I'm hearing to tell some of you what I mean by that is that, like, there's no intimacy, okay? There could be that intimacy that's lacking in that relationship. But again, with the Queen of Cups, this might be something that's awakening within this divine masculine. It's like I see them pondering in this card here, okay? And 5 is an energy of change and conflict. So they could be wondering what it's like to have a change of heart in a relationship where you're with someone and they actually love you for you. They don't love you because you can pay the bills. They don't love you because you're, basically providing like the roof over their head, the food that they eat, basic kind of companionship. I feel like when your masculine met you, it's this energy of like asking themselves if that's possible. Like, is it possible to meet someone and be that in love and have it be real? Because that's what they feel with you with this Queen of Cups. And I feel again too the word serendipitous. Many of you met in a very serendipitous way. You did not ask for it. You did not ask to be in the place that you were, at the same time. It just all sort of happened and unfolded, and it was that eye contact, and maybe you had a moment to talk or introduce yourselves, but the energy doesn't lie. And I feel like it now has your masculine in this place of kind of preparing for towers to fall because of this Queen of Cups coming into their life. Let's see what other lessons are on the horizon for the masculines because of the divine masculine, or the divine feminine, coming into their life. What can they expect or look forward to in terms of soul lessons? Oh, okay, that's wanting to slide out. We have sun, strength, and empowerment. So this could involve sun energy, which is masculine energy, or stepping into their masculinity. Being able to exit a relationship or stand up for what you want, or not be afraid of conflict and change. Because your masculine energy is there to guide you through it, if you know what I mean. Like, there's no need to run. There's no need to not take responsibility or accountability. I feel like maybe that's what your masculines are learning through this process, because you have a very gentle energy about you. You could be a water sign, divine feminine, just very caring, very family oriented, very soft spoken. You know how to give distance. You know how to love at a distance. And there's something about your energy that keeps lingering within this divine masculine. Remember I told you guys, it's like you're giving them the strength to stand up to this karmic person. It's like because you love them in the way that you do, and even if it's just strictly on an energetic level, guys, like a lot of you may be new to the journey, but you're still trying to figure out what this is, and but the connection that you feel to this person, it's everything that you need to know. It's like your body's telling you everything that you need to know. I feel like for this masculine, this is their moment of their bodies telling them everything they need to know. Your presence in their life, you meeting them, how things have unfolded so far. It's bringing empowerment to this masculine, helping them to step in more into their masculinity. And I'm hearing make some kind of exit in a karmic relationship. Because again, I'll go back to the beginning of the reading, and the energy here is that your name keeps coming up, and a lot of people are bothered by it. You may be, not you specifically, maybe causing it. I feel like a lot of your masculines have a role here to play as well, but I feel like ever since you stepped into the picture, there's been arguments. Okay, two people keep arguing about you. Protect your energy as well, guys, I'm getting to say. Like, that's a really important energy. Like, 5, when you start seeing 5s, like, or 555, it doesn't hurt to do protective practices, like lighting candles or making sure that you say morning prayers, or when I say protect yourself, I mean to be intentional. Like, when you start your day, be aware that you're embarking on your day, and be aware of your surroundings, and ask intentionally that God be with you, your angels be with you. Whatever's being thrown your way, may it just dissolve. Okay, I'm really serious about this, guys, because I do feel like the more your masculines start standing up for themselves or breaking away, or look at this card here, karma starts balancing, towers start falling, justice wants to take place. I do feel, sorry guys, I do have a bit of a cough and a sore throat, but I'm getting better. But I do feel like, like for many of you, like take that seriously, like be intentional with your day, because the more your masculines break away and start standing up for themselves and wanting to come towards you, it's like this radar goes off. Like everybody is now attracted to your energy. There might be a lot of people talking about you, wanting to see you, know who you are, like who is this person. So a lot of that energy directed at you, it can sometimes explain why some of you might feel very tired or fatigued. It's like you don't have the zeal to do things. You might feel like very foggy. Your memory is shot. So do things like protect yourself, okay? Get out in nature. Make sure you guys are taking care of like your mental health. Get out in nature. Spend time with animals. Spend time with people that you love, people that you trust. And also too, like, do not forget your ritual practices, okay? Lighting candles. If there's a specific deity that you guys pray to, connect with that deity, because I'm hearing that there's many of you in the collective that do, but you've lost sight of that in the last little while. Pay attention to karmic attacks. Don't lose sight of your spiritual practices, okay? Especially on this journey. Like the word twin flame will get tossed around, I feel like, to really confuse people and try to pull you and sway you from what it is you're supposed to be doing, because only you guys know at the end of the day. Like, these experiences are real because they're happening to you. You know, I'm sure many of you would not watch readings and do other things, but it's like you can't help but feel thirsty for the information because you want to know how to navigate the journey, because a lot of the attacks and stuff like that, it's real. The ascension symptoms are real. It's happening to many of us. So do not stray from your spiritual practices. This in Hinduism, they say this is the age of Kali Yuga, and for us, Kali Yuga is a time of when people will it'll be chaos on earth. People are just going to be like so one-track minded, doing whatever it is they want, that it's going to be really hard to stop and connect with God. People are going to stray further and further from that truth. So don't stray from your spiritual practices of making sure that you're protected, and also that you're being thankful and giving grace for your ancestors who have walked this experience before, because by walking this experience before, they give us so much of spiritual help. And they can do that if you guys get back into your spiritual practices, and ask for insights through your dreams and things like that. Okay? And like, I'll tell you guys, like, because I was born and raised in Trinidad, so like normally I will know my ancestors are trying to help me if I wake up from a dream and it's a dream where I do feel like it's like entities coming at me. Like in Trinidad, they teach you to cuss, right? So you'd be like, what do you mother? So you want? So I've literally done that like many times. Like I'll be like, get the F out of my house. Like whatever you are, whoever you are, get the fuck out. And so, we believe in like the vibration of sound. So it's like there's a certain vibration and sound of when you use like cussing to get away dark entities, that they can't stand the vibration of it. Okay. So yeah, these are just little things that I share, and what I mean by getting back into your ritualistic practices. Okay. Don't stray from that, guys. Okay. So let's go ahead. Sorry, I went off there. It's just, I do feel like with this 5 of Wands card here, and like 5 is definitely like change coming here, masculine energy, somebody wanting to run back to someone, but at the end of the day, like there's a lot of heat on somebody, which I feel may be the divine feminine energy, right? So yeah, and don't be surprised if you guys find spiritual protection coming around you more, like birds and like certain bugs, or it might be weird for you guys to find like a certain bug in a certain area, or you run into like a frog, you know. So pay attention to little things like that happening, where there will be signs that you're spiritually protected too, okay? So let's get one more card on what this masculine is dealing with when it comes to standing up for themselves and moving forward, okay? Because we do have karma, balance, and justice. What can they look out for throughout that process? What else does the masculine need to be aware of? Yeah, look at that. Spirit guides and assistants. Okay, so a double confirmation here to make sure that you guys are praying and giving gratitude and grace for your ancestors, because they can help you throughout this journey. Sorry, guys. Now, I did ask what else is coming up here for the masculines, and I feel like they're getting the most assistance now because as they release themselves from one relationship, they're going to go through this rejection, loss, and feeling fragmented. Okay, so a lot of you at this time could see your masculine putting on the mask, taking off the mask. This is where many of you will experience seeing your masculines remove themselves from a karmic situation only to go right back in. And I feel like that's just part of them on that journey. Okay, many of you might be wondering, like, why am I drawn to them? Yeah, it's because your energy has triggered this path, or this way of now perceiving the world for a lot of your divine masculine. So whatever it is, it appears that they're doing in any kind of karmic situation, I feel like because they've met you, they can't wear a mask with you. Okay, so somebody out there in the world knows the truth about you. Okay, that's what the divine feminine's presence is here to the masculines. Okay, it's somebody out there in the world that knows the truth about who you are and what it is you're doing, and kind of like to hold you accountable, and that's why many of us are at a distance and in separation with our twin, because if we were with them, it's really hard to face them, right? Because then it's like, you really have to get your shit together. You really have to be accountable. So it's like, why not run from that so that you don't have to be, right? Like even for me in my own experiences, like it was easier to run from my masculine because that meant I had to avoid getting separated or going through a divorce or, facing all of that stuff. So it was easier to avoid him for the many years that I did and just do what felt safe and comfortable to me, which was continue to stay married, in this beautiful home with my husband and my child. And but then it's like the other half of my heart was aching for him, right? So it's this very kind of crazy and hectic journey that I feel that twins go through, and right now a lot of your masculines could be in that place of mask on, mask off, mask on, mask off. So yeah, nonetheless, I feel that the queen energy in general is patient energy, so I feel like many of you understand this intuitively. But yeah, that's basically what your masculines are up to, is like a slow crumbling of their karmic situation right now. And protect yourselves, because again, while they go through this, there could be a lot of arguments. Like I feel like with karmic energy, it's like you are the cause of all of this, divine feminine, when really it is just a soul lesson here for your masculines, right? It wouldn't be happening if your masculines didn't want it to. So all right, that's what I have for you guys. Take it easy, and I'll catch you in the next one, okay? Bye, guys.